This footage that I'm looking at right here on my screen, we thought the other one was brutal. It's nothing like this one. Do you know how many strikes there were in this video? Over 65. This is where the footage got cut off. After he hit him 2 times with that weight belt, right, in the face, holding him down to prevent him from getting up. This whole time, Wes hit him with 54 punches by not just Wes Watson, but of the guys around him too, holding him down with this little dumbbell in his hand. You see him with that little dumbbell while Wes is on top? So it turns out in this situation, he used weapons and he had his goons.
And I told my friend he had offered to build my website, teach me, on the coaching, show me the blueprints, the ins and outs. Guys, all the bullshit, and that's the sad thing. And people fall for it, and they pay thousands and thousands of dollars, and once you pay, you get fucked over.
What is going on, people? Titan Bodybuilding is here. In today's video, we will be yapping about Mr. Peggy Watson, as the pegging is getting out of hand to a point where Wes Watson is straight up growing up a whole clitoris between his legs from the amount of bitch activity he's been up to as of recently. But before we can get into the yapping about Peggy Watson, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with the latest Titan Bodybuilding videos, which talk in depth on the latest female drama in the fitness industry. So let's get it.
Okay, there was this dude, Bull, from Cocoa County. He was the scariest looking person you've ever met in your motherfucking life. If we put him right here, he would make me look like the prettiest model ever. This motherfucker was, I swear, he was 6'7", 320 pounds, doing sets of 20 dips, swastikas everywhere. It says Coco on here because he's a Cocoa County white boy. And he comes to the yard, and he's claiming he's AB. He's claiming he's Aryan Brotherhood, and he's claiming he's from the brand. And so the thing is we do a background check, and we get word that he's not, and he's just saying that. So he has to be smashed right away, and it's gotta be ugly. So what happens is 4 white boys get put on him.
To those that don't know who Wes Watson is, he was a former prisoner who claimed to be an ex-convict and spoke about his life in prison and life advices to the public. Wes Watson later would go on to become an alpha male coach, in which he preached self-improvement morals and at first was motivational and helpful, but then he started taking it way too far by trying to lie more about his luxurious life to somehow make more and more people believe that he is the only true top G in the industry.
Program for $250, 1 month, where I'll do your training, your nutrition, and we get on a Zoom call for mindset. I started there. That was my first core program. And once I went on YouTube and I started telling my story, I would get, $10,000 worth of signups a day, $250 a pop. Now that I sell programs up to 20,000, that's all that really changed. Was I changed the pricing structure and the way my business model is. A lot of people could come to me and I could just change their pricing structure. I could tell them to do a couple different things, and I could take them from 10,000 a month to 200,000. They're just, a lot of people are just so foolish. They don't go get right around the people at the top and see how they do it.
Wes Watson went on to convince him that buying his $5,000 coaching program could get anyone, even a whole pigeon from New York, from $0 to $1 million in just 3 months, and the bullshit never ends.
Subscribers and buys views on YouTube. I'm saying Big Girl's a cloud chaser and he's just trying to cloud chase off Wes, yada yada yada. Little did I know what's going on. I said fucking Big Girl tried to seem cool and lied about prison to me, lied about his time, isn't a G, grew up in a rich little white boy from San Clemente, homie. Since I got those pictures, we're gonna throw some blooper pictures up here of Big Girl with his lay on, his graduation day of high school, with his skinhead mohawk. He's one down ass vato, I'll tell you that. I tried to lace up Wes, you know what I mean? I tried to lace up Wes, but once I started talking about Wes, more and more after this big girl thing, I started talking about Wes, started doing research on Wes even more. Because I'm like, why would he want to work with a snake? I just told him the dude called him a snitch. I just told him the dude's a snake, be careful. Well, in my eyes, when you're a real motherfucker, a snake works with a snake. So I started looking into Wes Watson. It's kind of funny, I talked to a friend of mine who actually paid for the Wes Watson coaching, right? 1 month coaching, 3 month coaching, whatever he got. He gave Wes Watson $3 grand. And this is a personal friend. I started telling him about Wes Watson, what he was gonna offer me. He goes, you got a website? And I told my friend he had offered to build my website, teach me, on the coaching, show me the blueprints, the ins and outs. Guys, all the bullshit, and that's the sad thing. And people fall for it, and they pay thousands and thousands of dollars, and once you pay, you get fucked over. Guys, the reason for this video is to educate you guys on what's really going on with this Wes Watson guy. This guy has millions of dollars because you guys keep buying this shitty, make-believe, no elite mindset coaching program. You saw yourself, I put his clients up there. I have some of his own clients, the people he call his main clients. I called him and I asked him how Wes was. And I asked him if the program was worth it. You know what they told me? Stacks, don't buy the program. You don't need to buy the program. Wes Watson doesn't do anything for you except tell you post more, have more faith in yourself and make yourself stand out more. Just basic stuff, guys, you already know.
Wes would scream at the camera and other people that they weren't living the lifestyle that they lived. Overall, for a better understanding, Wes would shout at whoever wasn't aligned with his personal morals he goes about in life, which is absolutely breast milk. Bro is so controlling. He comes off as like one of those controlling moms, like 8 kids and hanging ass boobs that sweep the floor being how long they are, and always have a need to control everything around them and have everything be done the way they want it to be done at all time. That's the type of energy Wes is giving off, honestly. Even after all the falling outs and exposure, he still continues to brag about his lifestyle after being exposed by the whole world. It seems like Wes Watson refuses to overcome the delusionality that he is some type of lost and forgotten brother of Andrew Tate, and that this top G alpha male mindset completely aligns with this path.
Make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not
bro.
hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck
bro,
you are?
Why
well, look at. Are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt off. Tell me you're fucking proud.
Because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison.
Jesus Christ!
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison.
Bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison where they get fucking.
Fuck yeah,
they get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
that's what happens.
Shit you don't know.
They go to prison where they get raped.
Now you get your ass beat in front of everybody.
That's better? You think that that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success. And
having tits and 10-inch arms is what a man is.
Let's let him.
Please don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out and then.
Tits.
We got different opinions.
Yeah.
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm prison yoked. You ain't gonna see me laying on the front of my Lambo with my fucking abs oiled. I'ma roll up blasted with normal fucking clothes on. I don't be wearing Speedos and shit. But all you motherfuckers who do that shit, more power to you. Ain't my shit, I'm prison yoked. I ain't fucking buff. But whatever, cancel me for that shit if you want. It's just not my fucking look. Real fucking men getting jacked in the penitentiary, coming out to the street just slung with that ink that scares motherfuckers on the street because they're walking vaginas with their tampons falling out. But whatever, cancel me for that too. Just keep canceling me. I'll still make it. The whole point is people are craving the truth and all you guys are too pussy to tell it. No, you're not gonna die from working out twice. You're not gonna die from eating a low-calorie, high-protein diet and actually getting ripped. You're actually gonna die from being a bitch and not living the life you want. Because the price of procrastination is the life you could have lived, motherfucker. You know that.
Hey, Let's see how much worse this interaction goes.
His paperwork listed him as 5'8", 230 pounds, when he regularly claims 6 foot, 250 pounds.
And so being that insecure little bitch who claims he's an alpha, that Wes Watson, also known as Peg Watson, he's so insecure that he has to pretend to be 6 feet tall. Remember, pretend to be 6 feet. He ain't 6 feet tall. And so what was his actual height when he got arrested? 5'8", 230.
He seemed more angry that they listed him at 5'8" than the fact he actually got arrested. So you can imagine the overwhelming amount of times people requested that I go ask him to check.
And so Eric's number one request, go and measure Wes Watson's height. I mean, that's what he's known for, that's what he's famous for, and so of course he's going to do it. It's kind of like Coach Greg. And so I make the video because that is what you want. Eric Konevsky wants to find out exactly Wes Watson's height because, after all, if Wes Watson is actually 6 feet tall, is he going to mind getting measured? Hey, you want to measure me? This is my height, this is my weight. Go and post it. Feel free to.
Most diabolical things to exist. Mayonnaise. I don't think I've ever tasted something in my life that bad and that diabolical.
Because I don't want to fight. Get the biggest fairy that you know that swears I'm not 6 foot, have him come to where I go to the gym, and we'll just do a friendly stand by each other and take a picture.
And so he literally says, show up to the gym if you're 6 feet tall, stand next to me, and we'll take a picture together, and then you can post it. Then everyone will see I am 6 feet tall. The only thing he says that, yaps a lot, says to do that. Only thing is when you show up to do so, he wants to fight or even have threats of murdering you. Does that seem normal? Does that seem like normal human behavior?
This is one of the most friendly things you guys have ever said about me, is that I'm short. You guys think you're hating on me, but it's kind of nice. So you're just saying I'm short and you're wrong.
Wes Watson keeps living a lie, as the past year he has been exposed for renting his home, renting his car, also renting his girlfriend, and living a complete false lifestyle. But after all of these exposing videos, Wes Watson still continues to put up this front, but this time, instead of him putting up a front that he is the rich and wealthy lifestyle, now he's putting up a front of him having one of the best relationships out there.
Like, I'm not doing
I can
all that
say you guys really balance each other out. She's like very like calm.
She's not calm. On the way here, she was going, "You fucking faggot, bitch." I don't know if you can put that. Yeah. On the way here, on the way back from the gym, she called me every name in the book. As I just said, "Babe, I was just telling you to do a call to action. I really want you to just win and make some money today." And then she's just like, "Hey, you motherfucker! You use my body. You use my energy. Hours you were just using my vagina." And I'm like, and you get to tell me that I throw money in your face when you throw sex in my face. Like,
we know our superpower.
This is the truth.
This is the thing. If I'm giving you, I have certain needs, right? I just need 5 minutes to do things. I appreciate him. He's helping me so much to post and everything, but I just needed 5 minutes to myself.
She'll make $100,000 a month if she listens to me, and $100,000 a month would kill it for her. She already made like $40,000 this month or $30,000, which was zero the months before when I wasn't going, do this, do this, do this. I know she's worth $1 million a month, and I can build that in her. Like $1 million a month is nothing to me. Like, so be around those people like that and just fucking listen to them. Like, how bad do you want to get out of your position of a man being able to control you with money? Like, just get the money. Then you can't say I'm controlling you.
Yeah.
And then if you want to control me with sex, then now we're gonna have a problem because I'm gonna need it.
Me fall in love with him was that side of that nurturing side that he wanted to protect and provide for children. That's why I was like, I love that. That's the beautiful quality in a man to me, is to protect and provide and all of that.
And I think biologically men are wired to protect unless something's off.
And now it seems that his new topic is about bragging how he is a good father to his kids and showcasing the wonderful couple activity he partakes in. There's nothing wrong with posting your girlfriend and showing your love life, but to be always broadcasting it like it's I don't know, goofy reality total drama TV show just reveals that these knockoffs are trying so hard to be seen and validated.
Commercial break.
What is going on, Titan Physique people? Commercial break here. And bro, I literally thought that Wes Watson was literally a chill guy and people would just clown him because of clowning him, but this guy is an actual pussy for real. Like, this guy is actually a whole fucking black burnt clitoris, bro. Like, because not too long ago I was viewing his story and he had a little pump on his story, and I replied and I said both fell off, because like Will Pump fucking fell off, let's all be honest, and Wes Watson never even popped off. That nigga been fell off, and bro literally blocked me, bro. Like I like his account, I cannot see his account, and this is like not too long ago. Like, bro literally blocked me immediately, which shows that this guy is literally always on his DMs checking the haters, and just shows that this guy really has no better things to do. You know, if people are hating on you, why give a fuck to a point where you block me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just crazy, because even if I go on like incognito, no sketchy shit though, look, I go on incognito, his account is alive. You know what I'm saying? His account is alive. I can't check his story on incognito, but yeah, this guy was posted up with Lil Pump, bro. Legit. Oh fuck, I can't view this shit. But overall, man, you get the gist. This guy is really insecure and cares what people think, to a point you just block, you know, some random account because I said you fell off. What the fuck would you give a fuck if I said you fell off? You know what I'm saying? So either way, the commercial's over.
Some body composition to him where you would be like this guy has been made his new begins. He has a body that, you know, is representative of his natural progression, in my opinion. Like, there's no way that this is like his foundation at, apparently he is around in his late 30s now. Like, there's no way at like 32 he's never worked out in his life, as a guy who is so fucking diehard about this shit. So this is his baseline that he's working with, at least based on Instagram. Like, it doesn't go any further back than that. But presumably he's already been working out at this point, and then he still continues to explode into 2018. And it's almost like, even if you wanted to make the argument that he just started working out in 2015, it's like that's the only way you could conceivably construe that this guy may be natural. Because here, like, look at this physique, dude. Like, this is not representative of a natural guy whatsoever. The fucking 3D delts with the like, dude, if this was natural, like, he would be taking gear and then hopping on the Mr. Olympia stage in a few years. Like, that's, you know, the kind of genetics we'd be looking at here if this was the baseline of a natural. So October 20th, 2018, low quality pic, high quality shoulder pump. Love it! Exclamation marks. Before and after, flashback. December 27th, set 2017, 215 pounds. Pic on the right, 2018, September 10th. So literally like 3/4 of a year later, 40 pounds up. And he is very lean still, to the point where it doesn't look like he's gained a significant amount of body fat. So we're looking at a 40-pound lean weight gain in the span of like not even a year. So for somebody who has been working out for a while now, he's been posting his physique updates since 2015. Do you really think he jumped up 40 pounds lean from 2017 to 2018? Like, what do you fucking think, guys?
All over the internet trying to find new clients. She got too expensive for this asshole.
My chick doesn't even want stuff anymore. She just wants money in her account. They did put the money in my account. Okay, hooker, shut up.
Because we know he's not really doing very well after all these videos came out, you know, exposing his scammy ways. So he's probably not making money like he used to. I mean, there's also something else I'm investigating, that he hasn't paid over $3 million in taxes in 2023 alone. So he owes the IRS money, this asshole. So, of course, he had to find a cheaper option, a new sharmuta, you know, that needs him. You know, she doesn't have a house, she has kids, she doesn't have money, she has nowhere to go. So this was a perfect match for him, you know, someone that's not expensive, but also, which I'm going to get to here in a moment, he's using her as a tool for his business. So even though we know she doesn't want to, you know, put up with this shit, but she stays for those reasons, right? Remember when he walked in the door, he was mad because she didn't greet him a certain way, and, you know, he was mad he wasn't greeted?
Like, I tell her to fucking greet me when I come in the goddamn house or when I'm around, to make sure that she shows she's attracted to me.
Well, I think I figured it out, and this is going to be the last joke on this, right? But it all makes sense now. Think about it. You know, he wants to be greeted. But he walks through that door. He whips that little thing from his pants. He's expecting, you know, a whole ceremony about what's going on over there, right? But she's looking at it. Think about it from her perspective. She's looking at it. She's like, what am I going to do with that little thing? It can't come. He puts it in. I don't feel anything. And he wants me to greet it? That thing is not greetable. Well, now, remember I was saying he's using her as a tool? Because, you know, it can help him as an experiment. He uses her to show people, look, I'm training this girl. Look how much money she's making, right? Well, of course, he tries to show it off. And this stupid moron goes on Instagram and he takes a screenshot or little video of what she's making. He goes, listen, she made $19,000 in a month, right?
Client win. Angie did $19,400 on Just Stripe. She has, she collects Zelle. And so basically this month she did $25,000. We're saying with everything we added up, it was about $25K, $19,400 collected in just this Stripe account alone. And you guys, this will steadily increase. She's not doing a lot of things. She won't work with men, so she's limited. A lot of the dudes are fucking weirdos, and it just gets annoying. So, I mean, it's just watch where we take this from here. You know, she's going to be doing 50K, and then she'll be doing 100K, and then this will say 190K. And you guys, that's still not a lot. 190K is still not a lot. In this type of business, you can do 1.9 million. You can do 5 million. You can go as far as you want to go once you learn this type of business and you apply your whole life to it.
But then, from the good people on Reddit, look what they found out. It wasn't a month that she was making this money, but it was for the whole year. So this asshole's trying to lie, trying to show people an example that she was making all this money in a month. In the meantime, she didn't make shit.
But overall, we still are waiting for the next clown activity Wes Watson will undergo next. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe to keep in touch with the craziest upcoming Wes Watson activity. As the next couple of days, this man will officially grow a full-blown clitoris. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.